The opinions expressed in the Out of Depth podcast are individual and do not necessarily represent Spirit Live or Toronto Metropolitan University. Regardless, thanks for tuning in and enjoy the show.
Welcome to the Out of Depth podcast with your hosts,
Isaac Mirar,
Zach Thompson.
Ryan Price.
and Michelle Frank.
Sit back and relax as we go out of our depth.
Welcome back to the Out of Depth podcast with your host, now in an actual studio with 4 mics. I'm so excited. We actually have 4 mics this time. How are you
Live
feeling,
from a
boys?
real studio environment.
We are professionals.
We're professionals. 3 episodes in.
And we got the video going as well.
Yeah. Dude.
I got the multicam set up. I get to.
What?
Yeah, it's
Our
pretty-
reels will actually look better now. No
That's what I'm
offense, Mish.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
What?
I-
It's just gonna be a little bit more variety, you know?
Yeah, bro. It's going to be freaking fire.
Yeah,
Mish.
why don't we do this every single time?
I
That's
didn't
my
know.
question.
I didn't know.
because someone's a
we could
dumb
use the video.
bleep.
Someone's a dumb bleep, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Isak, can you tell us a little bit about? I mean, this is the final episode of the season, so we could talk a little bit about how the season went on top of what we did this episode, right?
It is
Yeah.
the final episode. That
Isn't that
dang.
crazy?
Dang.
We did 3 episodes.
Yeah, we
guys.
did 3 episodes.
But
It is
3
so much.
long, grueling, evil episodes. That's for sure.
Yeah, something we fail to mention a lot is so a lot of people who do their podcast just come in with their research, do the podcast, edit it. But we have to do a lot more prep, and it's like hours and hours of more prep time because we're often doing more like extra stuff like walking all of line 2. That took a day of planning and then a day of walking and a day of resting and a day of recording. Like it's tiring. But this episode was really supposed to be start a band, but obviously starting a band from nothing takes so much more effort than just like coming in and just yapping about a topic.
Like, yeah, like Isaac was saying, it usually takes like a day, but this is like something that you have to put a lot of time into. This isn't like, it's like a, yeah, sure, 1 day affair of recording the like music, but you got to put the effort in to learn your stuff.
I feel like you're looking at me right now.
Mish.
I
He's
feel like I'm
eyeballing
getting-
Mish for a reason.
I'm getting eyeballed. I'm getting bald right
He's
now.
getting bald.
Maybe a little bit.
I'm just saying, I haven't had the proper. Okay, Okay, edit this out. Edit this out, because obviously I'm not actually trying to talk anybody on the podcast. But fucking, I was like, hey, can we like do some like lessons like 101? Yeah, sure. No, like okay.
No.
Oh, let's meet up on Monday. No, but I get fucking ghosted, and I'm like, okay, I guess I can't learn the drums. I have like no way of getting the drums at the point.
Yeah,
at this
because-
point,
because at
I
least
might have
for
to go
me-
to the library. but-
Yeah, because at least for me, like I'm around like a bunch of like guitar players. I went over to Zach's place. I slept over. Now I know like a good amount of it. I need to come over like 1 or 2 more times, and I know the song. Mish is like
I have a
cooked.
friend with a drum kit actually. Maybe when he's back from his
Like,
school, then
I feel like drums are easier to learn if you have no drum set at all, but guitar is easier to learn because so many people have guitars. But I think this is a topic for
next week.
Next
week, which is
season.
next season.
yeah.
So what did we do today?
We did a little bit of a bake-off,
We had
Yeah.
a little bake
a
off.
little
little-
competition, a
little-
little friendly competition.
It was not
it was
friendly.
the
not
Great
friendly.
British Bake Off.
Yeah, basically.
That's what it was.
There's one British person in the room.
And it was great.
Yeah,
He's
it was.
great.
It was pretty
I
great.
know.
It was pretty great. It was a.
yeah.
So
go ahead.
what did we make?
Brownies.
Mish and I decided to stay on the same team as last year because last year Mish and I were on the same team for cooking and we made burgers.
And we
this year,
won.
We won. This year we
Burger.
made brownies. And stop this
Burger.
burger bit has been on since last year.
Burger.
And this year we decided to stay on the same teams and Zach and Ryan made cinnamon toast crunch cookies.
Yeah, they tasted pretty.
We wanted to
good.
make it more like interesting. We didn't want to just like make chocolate chip cookies or like cinnamon cookies or whatever. We wanted to like actually like level it up a little bit. So we thought, let's put cereal.
Crunch.
Let's put cereal
Crunch.
in
And toast.
the
Soft cookie.
in the cookies. And then we also added a little like drizzle of that sounds crazy.
I will post a
That
photo
sounds
on
crazy.
the Instagram or
Yes.
I'll show it on the reel right now. But it has a funny consistency.
It
It was
tasted
just
good.
icing.
It was
icing.
It was just icing.
It
What
was
are you
just a
talking about?
drizzle. It was just a
icing.
drizzle of white icing.
It tasted
that
really-
Zach made.
tasted
Zach made it.
really
I
good.
actually made it myself.
He made it himself, and
It's
it took
true.
a while, right, to make that icing.
Yeah.
Like that was a lot of
Took
effort.
at
3 pumps, I've heard.
least, like
3 or 4 pumps?
minutes.
3 minutes. Oh
Well-
my god.
Yeah, we did pivot into baking, and it was a bake-off, and I didn't understand how competitive this bake-off would be until we start baking, and Zach immediately starts talking. Like Zach is an okay talker. I don't think I've seen Zach talk me more ever than he did while we were baking. And honestly, it was getting to me because I'm very easily rage bitten. Everyone in the podcast knows this, is why I'm here.
Wait,
And-
you are? I had no clue.
What?
That's
crazy.
What?
You are?
What?
That was the best part of the whole
I know,
bake-off was
I know.
just rage baiting you.
I know.
No,
No,
but
it was
started-
so annoying. Oh my god, no, because you guys would rage bait Isak, and then Isak would not. He would stop baking. He would actually actively stop baking,
And then we would
Isak.
rage bait you because you weren't baking.
Yeah, no, it would be Isak. His insistency. He would like try to talk back, and I'm like, dude, we're 30 minutes behind. Let's keep baking. What the are you? What the bleep are you doing? No,
I mean-
okay, we could run it back though. What was the first thing we did? We went to Bulk Barn, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so we went to Bulk Barn, right, to buy some ingredients because, like, with stuff like sugar and, like, baking
Spice.
soda and stuff like that, like, we just wanted to get the exact
We
amount.
didn't
that we
need a
needed.
lot, so we're like,
Yeah.
let's just go to Bulk Barn and get just what we need.
Yeah, and Ryan and I only spent, like, $1 and, like, 60-something cents. It was, yeah, we didn't spend, like, anything in there. But these guys,
Oh, for real?
I spent
Were-
like $15.
How
Were-
did you spend $1? What did you get?
because we got, like, the exact amount we
Yeah,
needed.
we got baking soda, we got cinnamon, we got brown sugar. What else did we get?
Something else.
I know there was something else.
Oh, icing sugar.
Icing sugar.
And you guys just needed less of that, I guess, because
We
$1 for all that.
Yeah.
That doesn't
all we
make any
paid.
sense to me.
A
It
dollar
was
60
okay.
something.
Yeah, it was $1.60.
Isn't it like $30 cents
$1.67?
per 100 grams or something like that? How many? Like what?
I don't know.
I
That
assume we
sound-
had like similar ingredients in some way.
$1.67.
I
Yeah.
paid $15.
Was that for the whole thing, or was that just at Bulk Barn?
Just at
Turn it
Bulk
down,
Barn,
turn it
and then No Frills was another $15 because these guys didn't want to pay, wanted me to pay for oil. I called
competition,
Ryan.
my guy. It's a
I
competition.
called Ryan because like I was like, okay, we clearly need eggs. I don't want to spend like money on a whole carton of eggs. So I call Ryan and I go, hey, do you guys have some eggs we can borrow? And Zach goes, I don't know, Ryan. Do we have eggs we can offer them? And Ryan goes,
That'll be a cost.
no, it'll come at a cost. And I go, oh my god. And that's how I know like they took this more seriously than I thought. Because I come back home and Ryan's like, all right, give me my $1. And I'm like,
Okay, I charged you $1 for 2 eggs, and then you gave me $2 for 2 eggs, and told me to keep the change, and then, yeah.
Which
So,
is like, who does? Like the fact that you're
need
paying
money.
anything for the eggs,
Yeah.
man, is like ridiculous.
yeah, bro, I got scammed.
The moment that I knew.
okay, but then I also gave you 2 more eggs
2 more eggs,
later.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
So
you
it
technically- I
evens
thi-
out.
Yeah, you technically be $2 for 4 eggs.
That's fine.
The moment that I knew that it was going to be a competition was when we were in Bulk Barn and you guys were taking forever to pick out your stuff. And I just said to Ryan, let's just leave these guys in the dust. Like, what are we doing?
We almost went to the store, went to Bulk Barn, went to No Frills, and we almost made our entire cookies before you guys even got home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were slow with
I
it.
actually don't know why it took so long. Like I actually don't know what happened there. That was a little
To
ridiculous.
be fair, we did make like 3 rounds around Bulk Barn. And since Ubby, our camera woman, was on us for most of the time, I would look over and just see Mish like doing like those silly dance in front of the camera. I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just weighing
Well-
this. I don't know what it means.
No, but what is it? I'm finding all the spices and I'm just like beckoning Isak to come and like put them in a bag because I don't want to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dancing while going through all the hallways, just like, okay, that's what we need. That's what we need. Isak, get over here. And yeah, I guess that took a while.
It did
Yeah.
take a while.
That's
How-
crazy.
How was baking for you guys? Because we weren't there to watch most of it.
Pretty-
It must have been peaceful. I'm
It
guessing.
was. We put on some tunes and we were just kind of having some fun. It was
Which
good.
tunes? Which tunes?
I don't even know. I just like some auto-generated YouTube music playlist of some chill music.
Kanye West. That's it.
That was
I think we
later
walked-
on.
I think
We
we
played like
we-
YYZ a couple of times.
Yeah. It was just, like-
YYZ.
Yeah, by
Yeah,
Rush.
it's by Rush.
Oh.
Let me see. I wonder if I can find the playlist somewhere. With that one.
Sorry.
Yeah. Ryan knows what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just some, I don't even know, some just randomly generated YouTube music playlist.
Yeah,
It was
fun.
low-key fire.
Like
was
World
pretty
War
hard.
III and Cousins.
Absolutely not. Dude,
That's what you were listening to. Best baking music, honestly, if I had to say.
we put on some Kanye West later, but there was no Yay.
There was no Ye.
It was only the
Kanye.
Khan.
It was
Oh,
Khan.
yay.
It was
Yeah.
Khan, no Ye.
No Yay in that house.
That's
So
just a
how
fact.
did the brownies go?
I mean, they went well. I
Yeah.
mean, like, what's there to talk about? Isak was doing nothing the whole
Oh
time.
my god, no! Because
and I was doing everything. He cracked the eggs. He cracked the eggs.
Is that all you did?
He actually
No.
he cracked the eggs, and then
I was getting rage baited for like half an hour. That's what I was doing. I was
Wait.
fending them off.
yeah, you were getting Yeah, I was just at peace, man. They were like talking their shit, and I was just at peace. I
I'm
was
not
like,
at
all right,
peace.
let me just put 100 grams of this, 100 grams of that. Meanwhile, you were getting like all like heated up, and I'm like, dude, you gotta be helping me out here, man.
I
But at least
was.
you cracked the eggs.
I did crack days, and I tried to, but like when there's one cup and you're just measuring, I'm like, what do I do here? You're rage baiting me right now in the studio. I swear to God.
What?
So is now a good time that I while you guys were making your brownies, I had a little something to your brownie mix.
I was
Yes,
told
please tell
this.
us about that.
Well, what you put in there?
Tell the audience.
I just I wanted to add a little extra flavor to your brownies. You know what I mean? Because I didn't think they were just brownies. You know what I mean? They weren't nothing to them.
Right. No. I mean, not like there was chocolate chips and like M&Ms.
M&Ms.
But they were just brownies.
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. No, you're right.
So I decided to get some chili powder. Oh my god! And
chili pea.
yeah. I just sprinkled in a little bit of chili powder into your brownie.
Look, man, it adds a kick. You always gotta have chili pea in your brownies, man. I'm telling you, Mr. White, you always gotta have chili pea.
Now I
It's my
didn't
thing, yo.
Jesse, no chili pea.
I
No.
didn't add that much to them. I just added like a little. I should have added more, but
No,
like
you
it
should have
probably
added
and
all,
Loki,
like anything.
Loki wasn't enough to like notice, but you
Well,
know.
I know, but no, because okay, so Mish and I had enough ingredients to make a second batch. So we're okay, fine, let's make a second batch just to eat between us because, like, not for grading, but because we just want more to eat. So that's how I got 2 more eggs, and then I took that really good batch home because one, we didn't overcook it. I have an issue with Mish. I have to talk about after, and
Not my fault.
yes, it is. And so we didn't overcook these brownies. I took them home. I've been snacking on them ever since, and they are so much better. I swear to
I
God.
did not add chili powder
I
to those
swear
ones.
to God, yeah, Ryan did add
So-
chili powder. I swear to God, the chili powder made us lose, and I swear to God, if we do a final like round in third year, I'm putting laxative in your cookies.
I actually have an issue with you, Isak, because you didn't give me any of the good brownies. You just took them for yourself. You fat
I offered
pig.
you. I literally gave you.
You
no.
fat pig.
No. I also gave you a whole other container of the brownies with chili powder.
Yeah, you gave me the crust of the brownies with chili powder.
I said, "Do you want me to throw them out, and I'll give you
Mate.
like half of the good ones?" You said, "No,
Well,
give it to my family."
no. You never mentioned half of the good ones.
Oh,
you
I did
just
not?
no, you didn't. You just
Oh.
mentioned. Are you actually kidding me right now? That's ridiculous.
Maybe
this is my teammate, by the way. This is my teammate.
No. That's also my teammate because I literally told Mish. So, so we were told instructions. Put the stuff in at 325 degrees. These guys had their cookies at 350. Mitch was like, okay, fine, we'll just cut off the time a little bit.
Yeah.
And I go, okay, cool. The brownies are supposed to be in there for 45 minutes. Mish, every time Mish put it in there, he'd take it out and be like, it's not ready. They were in there 25 degrees more than it should be for 15 minutes longer. I take it out. What do you know? It's burnt.
Maybe
Okay,
the
that's-
issue
yeah,
with your
sorry.
brownies wasn't the chili pea, but it was the fact that you ridiculously overcooked it, and maybe
It
you
wasn't
just
over.
did
It just
a bad
actually
job.
wasn't overcooked. Like unironically,
was.
no.
It was.
Isak comes to me and he's like, he beckons me and he's like, dude, it's burnt. And I literally touch it and I'm like, dude, it is not burnt.
But they're
That is like-
supposed to be a little bit soft in the middle.
Yeah.
though.
and they
Like,
are
they're not-
soft in the middle. They were soft in the
In
middle.
the
No, but you guys,
very
but you
middle.
guys
The
were
cr- the
poking them
crust.
with the chopstick, right? To
Yeah.
like have them like come out.
Yeah.
But
And
and they
they-
had a little bit on it, but that's like the point.
Yeah,
But
no.
you're okay. You're also using a chopstick, not a toothpick.
Yeah, exactly. That's
I-
part of it. But also, no, the crust, the crust was a little too much. But the actual like inside of the brownie itself was totally fine. I'm sticking by that, unironically.
And I'm sticking by that. The recooked ones were completely fine and a lot better.
Give it to me, man. Give it to me. You fat.
I
you
already
fat
ate
pig.
them all. I already
Yeah, you
ate
fat
them all.
pig. You fat. Okay, just make me another batch. That's fine.
We can. They're good.
No, you gotta make me another batch, and I'll crack the eggs.
You'll crack the eggs this time, and I'll do everything. And you film and get rage baited.
I low-key like kept telling you guys, oh yeah, that looks really undercooked. You should keep putting it
No,
back
I
in the
know, I
oven."
know.
Zach was inseminating these ideas that it was undercooked in
okay.
my mind, bro. It was
Let's not-
pissing me off.
You already cracked the eggs. Let's not inseminate them too, okay? But like, no, I know what you were doing. It was like kind of funny, but it was really just like I don't know, because I've only made like cookies before, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about like I was like in the instructions it says if it's wet, like don't take it out. You feel me? So I was like, okay, it's wet. It's f***ing
Yeah,
wet.
because you know slippery when wet.
Yeah, dude, it's a slippery slope, man. It's
Ryan, I just made eye contact with each other after you said slippery when wet. What the hell does that mean?
It's a
It's a
road
floor sign,
sign.
bro. Like,
Yeah,
do
but I
you
know,
not know
like-
the like yellow floor signs?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
floor sign. Yeah.
Slippery
Yeah.
when wet.
Okay, this is
No
a
offensive
topic of
opinion.
debate
Okay.
that I think the comment section needs to help us with.
Our many fans.
Yeah, our
who are
many
gonna
fans
comment. Yeah,
need
yeah,
to
yeah.
help us with this.
Hi, mom.
Will slightly undercooked eggs give you food poisoning?
I think it can, but like honestly,
It's not that big of a deal.
no.
It like okay, here's the
I
thing.
risk it to taste a little bit of the biscuit.
Because like when I like make like fried eggs, I like the yolk to be runny.
Okay,
Yeah, but
no,
that's different.
so here's the thing, right? So that's why it's like slightly undercooked. So when you eat raw eggs, there's like a good chance, at least in like Canada, at least I don't know. I think Japan it's different, but no, I remember I saw a
We're not
video
in
once-
Japan, but sure.
No, I remember seeing a video that was like Japanese eggs are the best eggs ever. No salmonella. And I'm like, okay, like whatever. You egg mogged us, like cool, like whatever. But if you eat raw eggs, then there's a chance that you might get like salmonella and you're just shitting yourself for a week. But if it's like cooked, then it should be fine. Like even if it's not fully cooked, if it's just like a little under,
It's
then
just
it's
still
fine.
being heated up.
It's still being heated. It's like when
Yeah.
you're cooking a steak and you can still have it be like
Right.
Yeah, juicy.
yeah, you can still be like more raw, but like you just cook a little bit so that the
Well,
exterior.
because you were thinking that the brownies were gonna give you food poisoning.
I
'cause
wasn't
they were
actually-
slightly under.
I wasn't actually worried about that.
bad. It's really, really
I wasn't actually worried about that. I was just worried that I'm gonna take it out, cut into it, and it's just gonna be this like sloppy little mess. And I'm like, ugh, I don't want to eat that. I don't want to drink my brownie personally.
I was getting PTSD when
Like
we
maybe that would be kind of funny actually.
No,
we
some
should have
people
put
like
the
that.
dry brownies with some like of your protein powder or whatever.
Oh yeah, right.
And then
Should've said
made it into
protein
like a
powder.
milkshake, you know?
Yeah, I was getting PTSD because my grandpa and I often get like freezer lasagna where we put in the oven, and every single time I do it, and then I tell him, okay, take the lasagna out after it's done cooking, let it sit there for 15 minutes, otherwise it's still gonna be soaky and a little wet. Once it dries out, that's good. That was my thinking process for the brownies, and Mish just kept letting it cook, and I'm like, oh my god,
Oh,
it's
well,
my grandpa again, bro.
Let's go
Yeah, no,
back.
there's-
Let's go back
we're-
to the Bake Off.
Okay, yeah, the Great British Bake Off. So, what happened? We baked it, we ate it.
Yeah, and we wanted to find a judge. Abby was our judge last year, but Zach didn't like that she was the judge this year
I think
because
she's kind of biased.
Zach thinks Abby is biased. Even
She
though,
totally is.
She
though.
happens to be your girlfriend.
Yeah, she is my girlfriend. Hi, Abby. But literally, I asked Abby about it like after, and she was like, "Yeah, no, Zach definitely won." So even
No, but
then, like,
you gotta understand, right? You gotta understand that because we called her out on being biased because she's your girlfriend, she's probably gonna overcorrect, and so she would have been
Uh,
biased either way.
I
I
don't
will
know about
say,
that.
She's gonna be biased either way, man.
I will say,
Did you give her any of the second batch of brownies?
No, I went home and ate them all
You
by
fat
myself.
f-
They were
dude. You
so
didn't even
good.
you didn't even share with your
They
girlfriend.
were
No.
so
Holy-
good and yummy.
Of course he doesn't.
Sorry, babe, please, I need some food. I'm hungry. No, give me your nom nom. Like that's what you
The
are,
brownies.
dude.
I'll make more brownies.
Matter
It
of
was
fact,
fun.
I've seen you and Avi eat together. She like buys some food and you just steal off her plate.
No, that was one time.
You steal off her plate and you just like scarf it all down,
No,
man. And she's
literally.
starving. She's actually starving right now.
Literally at Zach's place. No, because I was sleeping over at Zach's place not too long ago, and Abby came by to say hi, and I was eating ramen, this is my first meal of the day. I'm hungry, and she goes, "Oh, you made ramen for me? That's so good." I'm like, "I'm hungry." And she's
That
like,
was
you made
that
ramen for
day.
me? Yeah,
That was that day.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You made ramen for me? That's so nice." I'm like, "Oh, I'm hungry."
That's when you say, "Oh yeah, I'll cook you up some."
Yeah, that's when you like pivoted. So then you're
And
like,
then
oh
that's
yeah, I was
when-
thinking about you the whole
that's
time.
when you come
I was
over
thinking
to
about you
me
the whole time.
and be like, "Hey man, do you have any ramen?" So
You made me pay
Yeah.
for eggs and oil. You were not giving me.
I would have given you some like 30-cent ramen. That's not part of the competition. It's just for your girlfriend,
Hey,
man.
just give it to me for $1. I'll give you the
For
ramen.
$1, keep the change.
So thoughts on baking? Would you do it again? And if you did do it again, what would you change and what would you like make different?
Who wants to go first?
I really like baking. Abby wants to bake with me a lot, but I actually really like making the brownies, so I'm probably gonna redo that again. And yeah, it's not that hard. Next time I won't add any chili powder.
Chili Pete.
And
Dude, the chili Pete was the best part,
it
man.
wasn't even that much.
It probably wasn't that much. I'm just giving you a hard time. But no, it was good. I definitely do enjoy it. I prefer cooking because then I can just add like whatever. For baking, I feel like it's a lot more precise.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not good with that.
Oh,
I just,
yeah.
I saw
There's
Mish like actively
science.
like measuring everything. I'm like, oh, so
It wasn't that precise even when I did it.
tomato.
Yeah, maybe that's why it was so trash.
No, like
I think like cooking is more of just like it's almost like an art in a way.
I was about to
where
say
you
that.
kind of like you can put your own thing on it and it's like you kind of do whatever you want.
Mhm.
Whereas baking is more like a science where you're just following
Yeah.
you're following a recipe, you're following
Yeah.
like if you have too much of this, it's gonna be bad and you need this amount to like have the consistency and that kind of stuff. Whereas with cooking, you're kind of just like, yeah, some salt, maybe some Italian seasoning, pepper, because I'm white.
Right, yeah.
If I was to make that recipe again, I would have like ground up the cereal a lot more because it had
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
when it
Yeah, I
baked,
definitely
it
agree with
had
that.
like a weird
That was our
kind of
one
like
complaint.
It did have
Yeah.
like
A
the
chew. It was,
the
like,
actual
weird.
like
Yeah.
cereal pieces because we literally took cinnamon toast crunch and ground it up, kind of. We just smushed it and then added it in, and it made it look really nice because there was like little pieces of cereal, but then they were kind of like. What? How would you explain the texture of
Well,
them?
it was like imagine biting
know.
into a cookie, and then imagine biting into like not a cookie at the same time, and then it's just like there's like a little bit of a crunch and then a little bit of a chew to it that just made it
Yeah.
kind of weird.
it wasn't like bad, but it was just like
It was our
Just
one.
weird.
It was
Yeah.
everyone's one complaint, whereas mine and Mish's brownies were like too chalky.
Yeah,
yeah, too chalky. It had like a slightly weird.
had a weird like
taste.
chilly
Almost, like,
taste to
spicy.
Kind of like some chili pea.
it. Kind of chili pea. No, what is it? I'm also just a sucker for cinnamon in general. Cinnamon's
yes.
good.
Yeah.
So
I actually really do think that if we didn't add the frosting, they wouldn't have been as good
Probably.
to our cookies.
I-
'Cause that was genuinely the best part of those
It
cookies.
was really good.
it kind of was like a cinnamon bun, but like as a cookie.
Yeah.
Because we were thinking of making cinnamon buns, and then they were gonna take like so long to
Oh, yeah.
rise, and then we had to cook them. So we're like, let's just.
So we
make
made it in the
cookies.
middle.
But like, imagine you did a cinnamon bun and then we added chili pea to it, and then that
Yeah.
would have been
And
so
it was
good.
like chili pea, yo.
chili pea, yo.
Well, it just worked out so perfectly that I could add chili pea to yours because like you guys both walked away, and I just kind of walked over and just like while your batter was still there, I just kind of.
Yeah, but you weren't even slick with it. That was the funny thing.
yeah,
Like,
we
I
saw
literally,
you.
we saw you, and we were like, "Hey, Ryan, what are you doing?" And you're just like, "I'm just looking at your batter right now. I'm just looking at
You
it."
said like, "Oh, I'm just mixing them." Like,
And
okay,
I
that's
could
fine.
literally, like, I could see like your hands, but like you were shifty, man. Like I could see like your arms moving. Like, oh, I'm just like looking at your batter right now.
Sure.
No, but like
sure.
actually though.
I think
but-
we have video footage of that. So
what
hopefully-
are our quickly small? What do we know plans for next season?
Band.
next week?
Yeah,
We
that's,
should be starting a band.
Should be starting a band if Mish touches.
Okay,
the
but we
drum
have
set.
we have
Oh, I'll
all
touch
of
a
we have
drum.
all of Christmas break though.
Yeah.
And the song's been
We have like a
written.
month.
Song's
The song's been written.
I'm
Mhm.
practicing. He's practicing. He's practicing. He's thinking about practicing.
I'm thinking about it.
He's
In
thinking
my
that
head,
he has
I'm just,
commitment issues.
no, yeah, I've major commitment issues. Except when it comes to eggs, I correct them all the time. No, but no, but I'm thinking about it. Like in my head, I'm like,
Oh, I
oh
bet you
yeah,
are.
oh
bet you are. You freak.
In my head, I'm like, oh, that's a good beat. That's a good rhythm, man. I got that, you know, in my head.
Like, okay, those rhythms that you listen to, like, if you were like actually recreating them on the drums, like, how would you be feeling?
Oh, dude, I'd be feeling so out of my depth. That's for sure.
Oh my god!
wait
He
a
said the
minute.
thing.
Wait,
He said the thing. He said the
Bye.
thing.
See you
Bye, have a
next
good
year.
night.
Bye, bye,
Merry Christmas.
bye, bye.
Happy Hanukkah.
Yes.